Every year, thousands of seniors experience a devastating stroke, often triggered by something they do every single day without a second thought. What if I told you that a common, seemingly innocuous shower habit could be silently increasing your risk of a stroke, especially overnight? This isn't just about slipping. We're talking about a physiological chain reaction that can turn your morning routine into a medical emergency. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. This isn't fear mongering, it's a vital, under discussed health crisis that we need to confront head on. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this mistake is, why it's so dangerous, and, most importantly, simple, actionable steps to safeguard your health. And trust me, the solution is far simpler than you might imagine, yet incredibly effective. Now, you might be thinking, what could possibly be so dangerous about a shower? It's a natural assumption. We've all been showering our entire lives. But for seniors, as our bodies age, certain physiological responses become more pronounced and less forgiving. The mistake we're focusing on today isn't about using the wrong soap or a slippery tub. It's about the temperature of your shower and, crucially, the timing of it in relation to your sleep. Many seniors, perhaps seeking relief for aching joints or simply enjoying the warmth, take very hot showers, often right before bed. This feels soothing, relaxing even, but it sets off a cascade of events in your body that can put immense strain on your cardiovascular system. Your blood vessels dilate rapidly, your blood pressure can drop significantly, and your heart rate can fluctuate wildly. For a younger, healthier individual, the body can usually compensate without much issue. But for seniors, particularly those with underlying conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even undiagnosed cardiovascular issues, this rapid change is a shock to the system. And here's the twist. The real danger often manifests hours later, when you're asleep. When your core body temperature drops after a hot shower, your blood vessels constrict, trying to regulate your temperature. This sudden constriction, combined with potential dehydration, another common issue for seniors, can lead to a dangerous increase in blood viscosity, meaning your blood becomes thicker. Thicker blood, combined with the earlier fluctuations in blood pressure and heart rate, creates a prime environment for clot formation. These clots can then travel to the brain, causing an ischemic stroke. It's a silent, insidious process that most people are completely unaware of. Imagine going to bed feeling relaxed and waking up to a medical crisis. The good news is, once you understand the mechanism, preventing it becomes incredibly straightforward. But don't skip ahead. The game-changing tip comes at 8:45, and it's not what you think. Let's delve a little deeper into the physiology. When you step into a very hot shower, your body perceives it as an external heat stressor. To cool down, your blood vessels, particularly those close to the surface of your skin, dilate significantly. This vasodilation leads to a temporary drop in blood pressure because your blood has more space to flow through, reducing the pressure against the vessel walls. Your heart, in response, has to work harder and faster to maintain adequate blood flow to your vital organs, leading to an increased heart rate. For someone with weakened arteries or a pre-existing heart condition, this extra workload can be incredibly strenuous. We're talking about placing a significant demand on an already compromised system. This is especially true for individuals who might be taking medications that already influence blood pressure, further complicating the body's ability to adapt. Now consider the time of day. Many seniors shower in the evening as a way to wind down before bed. While a warm shower can be relaxing, an excessively hot one right before sleep can disrupt your body's natural cooling process needed for optimal sleep. More importantly, as your body eventually cools down in a cooler room environment, those dilated blood vessels constrict rapidly. This sudden constriction can sometimes cause a temporary spike in blood pressure as the same volume of blood is now forced through narrower channels. This rebound effect is particularly concerning for those with already fragile blood vessels. The combination of initial pressure drop, increased heart rate, and then a rapid rebound pressure increase creates a turbulent environment within your circulatory system, making it more susceptible to clot formation. Comment yes if you've ever felt lightheaded after a very hot shower. So what's the optimal shower routine to avoid this hidden danger? The first and arguably most crucial step is to adjust your water temperature. Forget the scalding hot showers. Aim for lukewarm or moderately warm water. It should feel comfortable, not overwhelmingly hot. Test the water with your forearm, not just your hand, to get a better sense of the true temperature. A good rule of thumb is that if the water is steaming excessively, it's likely too hot. This simple adjustment minimizes the extreme vasodilation and subsequent constriction, allowing your cardiovascular system to adjust more gently. This micro solution alone can significantly reduce the physiological stress on your heart and blood vessels, making your shower a truly relaxing rather than risky experience. Secondly, timing is everything. Avoid showering immediately before bed. Give your body at least 1 to 2 hours to fully cool down and re regulate before you lie down to sleep. This allows your cardiovascular system to stabilize without the added stress of changing positions and entering a state of rest while your body is still actively working to manage temperature fluctuations. If an evening shower is a must, try to schedule it earlier in the evening, giving yourself ample time to relax, perhaps read a book, or engage in a calm activity before hitting the hay. This buffer period is a critical component of preventing the overnight stroke risk. Most people miss step number 3. I'll explain why it's so vital coming up next. Now let's talk about hydration, which is often overlooked but plays a huge role in this scenario. Many seniors don't drink enough water throughout the day, and a hot shower can exacerbate this dehydration. When you take a hot shower, you lose fluids through perspiration. If you're already mildly dehydrated, this fluid loss can make your blood thicker, increasing its viscosity. Thicker blood flows less smoothly and is more prone to clotting. Think of it like trying to move syrup through a narrow pipe versus water. The syrup requires more force and is more likely to get stuck. So, a simple yet powerful solution: drink a glass of water before and after your shower, especially if you prefer warmer water. This proactive hydration helps maintain optimal blood volume and reduces the risk of dangerous blood thickening. Consider the case of Mrs. Henderson, a vibrant 78-year-old who loved her nightly scalding hot bath. She was otherwise healthy, active, and took no regular medications. One morning, her daughter found her disoriented, struggling to speak. Doctors later confirmed an ischemic stroke. After reviewing her daily routine, it became clear that her consistent habit of extremely hot baths right before bed, coupled with her tendency to not drink enough water, was a significant contributing factor. Once she adjusted her water temperature and started hydrating more consistently, her risk factors drastically improved. This isn't just theory, these are real world consequences we're talking about. Another critical, often underestimated factor is ensuring your bathroom is adequately ventilated. While it might seem unrelated, a steamy, poorly ventilated bathroom can contribute to a feeling of claustrophobia and increase the perceived heat, potentially leading to more rapid changes in body temperature and increased perspiration. Good ventilation helps dissipate the steam and maintain a more stable ambient temperature, making your shower environment less taxing on your body. Install an exhaust fan or simply crack a window if possible to allow fresh air to circulate. This creates a more comfortable and safer environment for your shower routine. Try this now and see what happens. You might be surprised how much more comfortable your showers become. Now for a deeper dive into method comparisons. Option A is the traditional hot pre-bed shower. As we've discussed, this carries significant risks for seniors due to rapid physiological changes, increased heart rate, blood pressure fluctuations, and potential for dehydration and blood thickening, all contributing to stroke risk. Option B, the safer alternative, involves a moderately warm shower, at least an hour or two before bed, coupled with proactive hydration. This approach allows your body to gradually adjust its temperature, minimizes extreme cardiovascular stress, and maintains optimal blood viscosity, drastically reducing the overnight stroke risk. The choice seems clear, doesn't it? The slight adjustment in routine offers immense health dividends. Let's address potential troubleshooting. What if you live in a cold climate and feel like you need a hot shower to warm up? Instead of relying solely on scalding water, try warming your bathroom beforehand with a small, safe space heater, ensuring it's far from water and unplugged before showering. You can also warm your towel beforehand. These external measures can help you feel warmer without subjecting your body to the internal stress of excessively hot water. If you notice symptoms like dizziness, lightheadedness, or heart palpitations during or after a shower, that's a red flag. Immediately sit down, drink water, and consider consulting your doctor about your shower habits and overall cardiovascular health. Don't ignore these signals. Your body is trying to tell you something important. The real secret comes at 1:30. Well, metaphorically speaking, the real secret is adopting these consistent, small changes. Here's another retention spike for you: the concept of thermal shock. While often associated with extreme temperature changes, even the relatively milder but rapid shifts experienced by seniors during and after a hot shower can induce a form of thermal shock on a delicate cardiovascular system. This shock isn't always immediately obvious, but it contributes to the underlying stress that can lead to a stroke. Think of it like repeatedly flexing a metal wire. Eventually, it weakens and can snap. Our bodies, particularly as we age, are not meant for constant rapid temperature fluctuations that put undue strain on our internal regulatory mechanisms. Beyond temperature and timing, let's talk about duration. Longer showers, especially hot ones, amplify all the risks we've discussed. The longer you're exposed to hot water, the more pronounced the vasodilation, the greater the fluid loss through perspiration, and the more extended the period of cardiovascular stress. Aim for shorter, more efficient showers. Get in, get clean, and get out. You don't need to spend 20 minutes under a hot spray to feel refreshed. A quick warm shower is just as effective for hygiene and far safer for your health. This small change in duration, combined with temperature control, offers a powerful double defense against stroke risk. One interactive prompt: next time you shower, pay close attention to how your body feels. Do you notice a racing heart, a sudden flush, lightheadedness upon stepping out? These are subtle cues your body gives you. By becoming more attuned to these sensations, you can better understand how your current shower routine impacts your body and make informed adjustments. Self awareness is a powerful tool in health management. Let's consider another real world example. Mr. Davis, 69, an avid swimmer, always took a very hot shower after his morning laps, believing it relaxed his muscles. He was active and fit, but also had well controlled hypertension. One morning, while stepping out of his shower, he felt a sudden, intense headache and weakness on his left side. Fortunately, his wife was home and called for help immediately. While he recovered, his doctors emphasized the role of his post swim scalding shower, combined with his hypertension, as a likely trigger. The rapid temperature change and increased heart rate during his shower, on top of his rigorous exercise, put too much strain on his already susceptible blood vessels. He now takes lukewarm showers and rests for a bit before getting dressed. Another comparison: some seniors might use a shower stool for safety against falls. While excellent for preventing physical injury, it doesn't mitigate the physiological risks of a hot shower. In fact, sitting in a prolonged hot shower might even increase the risk of passing out due to sustained vasodilation and reduce blood flow to the brain when standing up. So, even with safety aids, the temperature and duration protocols remain paramount for internal health. Safety is multifaceted, encompassing both external and internal factors. Finally, a quick troubleshooting tip for those who genuinely struggle with cold extremities and feel an intense need for warmth. Try warming up before your shower, wear warm clothes, do some gentle exercises to get your circulation going, or even use a heating pad on your back or feet for a few minutes. This pre warming can reduce the urge for excessively hot water once you step into the shower, allowing you to opt for a safer, milder temperature. If X happens, you feel too cold to consider a warm shower, do Y instead: pre warm your body. So, to recap the crucial insights: avoid excessively hot showers, aim for lukewarm water, schedule your showers at least 1 to 2 hours before bed, stay well hydrated, ensure good bathroom ventilation, and keep your shower duration reasonable. These aren't drastic changes, but they are profoundly impactful for your long term health and stroke prevention. This simple adjustment in your daily routine can be a literal lifesaver. Now, for your next steps: 1. Watch next: The Silent Killers: Understanding and Preventing Senior Strokes, for deeper insights into all risk factors beyond just showering. It's crucial knowledge. 2. Save this guide for the step by step breakdown of safe showering practices. You'll want to refer back to these tips regularly. 3. And finally, subscribe for part 2, where I reveal another common household mistake that triggers falls and fractures in seniors, often overlooked until it's too late. Don't miss out on vital information that can keep you and your loved ones safe and healthy.